Hi guys! Thought I'd do a quick walk through the garden and see how things are growing now that we're in April. That went so fast. I just decided to go for a quick little walk with baby and just go for a walk about and see what's happening out here. So come along. Here you can see we've got some comfrey coming up again good. And then we've got our lemon-jula, some chives, sage. Yeah, all of this, we didn't cover any of this. We mainly just cut stuff down, and that's it. Got the big bushy stuff in the ground is all thyme. And then we've got the chives. And we definitely need to weed through here again. These little weeds come up quick. Parsley in the pot. Got more thyme and chives and the rosemary. That's oregano over there. Thyme, some scabiosa, more weeds. Gotta get these weeds under control. There's a mint in the pot over there. We still need to add soil to it. It doesn't have much soil at all. I just pulled it out of the grandma's yard last summer and haven't got around to adding soil for it, but it's continued to survive and thrive. I'll show you here. See that? I just stuffed it in here with the roots and watered it every so often, but I haven't added actual soil for it, and it's continued to survive and look beautiful. It's amazing. Horseradish is coming up. We have potatoes coming up. If you'll recall, I pulled potatoes out of this bed and moved them out to here, and we have some coming up. You can see a bit there, and they're kind of scattered around that whole area. But we still have some coming up in the old potato bed, which is funny. Nothing but a few weeds in that one so far. Need to plant stuff there. Rhubarb's coming up great. Looking beautiful. And we got garlic growing good. Got some nice thick ones in there too. Yeah. Like this tall one here, the base is like as thick as my thumb. It's great. And look over here. Still just got weeds in that pot. Here we have our lemon balm coming up again. Got a few little weeds in there, but not too bad. Gonna add some fresh compost onto that, I think. More weeds. Got our chocolate mint doing good. Got a few weeds in there we need to pull out, but overall doing pretty good. It's already getting good height to it. We have another mint in here. I can see a few bits of it. Yeah, it's another type of mint down here. It's been a little bit overrun by the weeds, so we'll need to pull that up. Looks like we got some purple dead nettle down in here. Stuff with the little purplish heads. Really good for colds. And we haven't planted anything in these big ones yet, or that one over there. Our celery is still alive and still growing. Probably gonna pull out these smaller ones on this side, and then just trim down these other three and let those ones keep going. But they've done great. We've been using celery from these plants all winter long. It was great. Didn't have to buy any celery. And then over here we still have a little bit of parsley growing. Thinking I'm going to go ahead and cut it down now so it can start regrowing for the spring. And then we have our two covered beds right here. We ended up not planting early enough to actually harvest during the winter, but we did get stuff actually growing during the winter, which is pretty cool. So let's take a peek. Whoa, we got lettuce. And we have rains coming tomorrow. There's our little onions coming up over there. Supposed to have beets on this side. I know I had some growing, but now I don't see anything that's actually beets coming up. We need to check on that. But yeah, we actually have lettuce, real lettuce. Yay! Now let's check the other bed. See if we get another surprise. So in this bed we have a whole bunch of radishes ready to harvest. Woohoo! Doesn't look like we got any bok choy this year, but that's okay. We planted late for winter crops, so it didn't really work out. We have to go plant stuff like a month earlier, and I think that'll do the trick. And I can't remember what I planted on this side, but it doesn't look like any of it came up, so it doesn't really matter too much anyways. So I'm just going to get these 2 beds uncovered, and that way they can get well watered over the next week by the rains that are coming. Woohoo! So excited! So yeah, we did it really simple, and we have stuff already coming up. Now I just gotta go over my garden plans for the year and decide what crops we want to get planted that are not growing yet. And we gotta spread out more of the cardboard. We've got a whole lot of cardboard in our pile ready to lay out. So hopefully this weekend we can work on that with the kiddos. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Happy Shabbat. We're now entering the Shabbat for this week and ready to have a good rest and enjoy the many blessings that God has granted to us. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. God bless.